Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I have in the description box below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorns, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards that will be showing up. So Capricorns, for the month of October, collective messages here. I see that for many of you, there's some sort of growth in the month, an upgrade of sorts, developments that are positive. It's like for many of you, you are moving forward, giving a step up into something. So there's a positive sense of development and continuation of something you want to achieve. It is a time where your goals and your achievements are of quite importance for many of you. And I see you being able to access something that maybe was delayed or denied before. So if you have been through some sort of experience of denied access to something, I see that you can get something on your favor this time around. It's almost like for some of you Capricorns, you could be given a chance in October to have some sort of like a redoing of something, or a second chance. Maybe something that didn't work out initially, now you have a chance to try it again, and try it in a much more favorable time and with much more positive impact. I see maybe something didn't work out the first time, either due timing not being right, or you were not as prepared to do so. I see that in the month of October, there's a lot of a reassurance for you in terms of you being prepared to take on any kind of challenge you have been kind of seeking. And I see that this is a lot to deal with your desires to achieve more professionally, or for some of you academically. So it is a lot to deal with areas of professional or educational purposes. Now, I see that there's some sort of spiritual misalignment that could as well be taking place, in the sense that you could feel disconnected, or you could feel like there's something about your own spirituality, the relationship you have with your spirituality, that is not working or functioning well in the fluid state. I see there could be some interferences affecting your life. Things that are hard to explain or even detect, but they are influencing you and how things take place. Especially in a more personal sense, how you feel emotionally, how nourished and fulfilled you feel. There could be a sense of a void, or even a dissatisfaction that you can't quite explain. It's almost like some of you Capricorns are looking to your reality on the outside, and everything looks okay and stable and nice, but you still feel empty, or you don't feel as happy or as accomplished within. It's almost like for some there's this very long road in a desert kind of feeling, to encounter meaning, to encounter purpose, to encounter answers as well. And you could feel lonely in this road. Now, for others of you Capricorns, there's a sense of you missing connections that resemble some sort of that lost spiritual truth or meaning or significance. I see some of you Capricorns, you miss someone in specific that used to carry this spiritual energy with them, or you're craving or yearning at an unconscious level. People with some sort of spiritual healing presence in your life. There's a complexity about your internal world that is also quite present in the month of October, so you can feel this with more intensity. Even though I also see many of you are active and distracted with your material pursuits. So again, it can be like a contrasting energy of you feeling like certain things on the outside are going well, but inside you're not perhaps responding to this moment with a positive outlook. What else here for Capricorn energy in the month of October? Spirit messages for Capricorn, the collective of Capricorn. I also see like some things are like in a suspense mode, so you really don't know what's going to happen next. So if you are like holding your breath, you're in this uncertainty energy. You do have here the Four of Pentacles, so again, I see that materially wise, you're going to be granted some degree of security. The Four of Pentacles also here speaks to me about you feeling that the material world is holding more importance and more positive outcomes, and you feeling more disconnected from your own emotional and spiritual dimension, because the Four of Pentacles is a very is a card that is very much speaking about sometimes greed or over concern and focus into material energies. And you could be very attached to security, or what you sense to be your security and your comfort zone, and you could be afraid to open up and explore other dimensions. If you have been worried with finances itself, I feel like there is an energy of structure being granted here to provide to you your financial needs and requirements, at least to a basic level. But I also see like you could be holding on very tightly and paying very close attention to your financial energies. So your spending habits and perhaps budgeting a lot. You're very careful with your finances here. You want to be as stable and secure in this domain as possible. What else here for Capricorn? So Judgment. So there's some sort of realizations. There's some sort of realization here related to your own fears around losing control or losing track of what you have so far. Attach your sense of being around. It's almost like you're being asked to connect with that higher dimension that I was speaking about, but struggling to hear the calling or follow the calling of Judgment energy, which is when the divine energy is actively trying to call for us, to speak with us, for us to pay attention, to rise above, and through this ascension kind of have a different outlook and understanding of the situations we're dealing with. I also see that there could be issues around family concerning you. There could be some sort of situation that is very complicated for you to navigate throughout this time. There could be decisions that need to be made here related to household or family that puts you under some sort of pressure. There's some sort of pressure related to relationships that you're dealing with right now. You feel under scrutiny here. And the decisions you make right now, there's that sense of it's not just going to be affecting you or have consequences for you, but also for those that you are either responsible for or you are providing for. There's a lot of expectations placed on you. You could have as well a fear of being judged, like a fear of being judged by your current material position, especially if you have this fear of failing or not having enough as a pattern of behavior or a conditioning for a long time. Like there's a specific pattern and fear that pattern is based upon, that is being called out. There's something about your fears that are being exposed here. They have a lot to deal with losing control or losing material security. In other instances, I also see that you can have some sort of understanding of your psyche or psychology at a deeper level, especially for Capricorns that do make some sort of analysis or seek therapy, counseling. There could be important revelations coming through for you through counseling or therapy. What else here? Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot to explore here. A lot of information you're collecting. It's almost like for some of you Capricorns, you're being given hints and clues and signs, things to pay attention to, notice. They are relevant and important, but you could just have a hard time seeing the bigger picture, at least right on in the month of October, right away. I also see that for some of you, you could be upset or angry with information you're gathering. So you can be finding out something that annoys you or upset you. There's a little bit of an anger associated here with something you're finding out. Some truth. Something that is being laid out in the open is probably you're not going to have the most positive reactions to it, but it's triggering some sort of spiritual awareness for you. Knight of Pentacles, again, financially and professionally, you're going to be able to have a step up. As I said, there's something small, but still it's a step up. It's an upgrade. There's movement in your career and finances. Page of Pentacles, exactly. Very interesting how like the energy is connecting here in the sense that there's something definitely coming in October. There's going to be an addition, an important addition to a foundation you already have been laid out, or you have been laying out for a while. It's going to feel like you're making progress. So there's career and financial progress in October for many of you Capricorns. Four of Wands. And I see that for some of you, there could be like some sort of situation with the home, that it's complicated or complex here. Maybe there's something to be done or to be paid or to be changed around the home or around a structure you are in, that it's giving you like a lot to think of. There's a heavy thinking around the home as well, or around the space, the physical space you either work or live in. It could also be that you feel suspicious about who is around you right now, who's coming to your home, who is talking to the people that are close to you. You could have your eye very open during the month of October. And I see that this is something that maybe have started, like you could have started like with questions or suspicions around August. There's some sort of confirmation to something you have been suspecting as well coming through during the month of October. like a confirmation of something you have been trying to sort out or find out in the recent months. So Capricorn, I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.